It's our desire that Chapel Hill small groups are a place where people can find their circle of friends, people that are their people that are there through thick and thin. And so they're not just there to come and study or come to learn, but they come and they make friends, people who know them, who understand them, who think about them after group is over, not just during group. And so it's our desire that small groups become a place where people can find lasting relationships. Now, I want to challenge you to think for a moment about your oldest or closest friend in your life. Now, chances are it took time. That's why maybe they're your oldest friend. But even our closest friends, it takes a little time. Now, we have a few that we've probably met in just a quick moment and we knew, man, we just clicked and the rest is history. But most of our oldest, closest friends, it took time. And so I want to ask the question that after your group is over, how do you take time to continue staying in touch with people? At the end of each week, do you make contact with people after group is over? Or do they only hear from you and see you when you come to group? Do you ever talk with them on the phone, share a text? Do you ever hang out outside of group? If not, then I want to challenge you to really ask, are you building lasting relationships? Now, I understand that not every one of us can be everyone's friend. But if you have a group of 2 to 3 people, it's not unreasonable to think that 1 to 2 of them could very well become some of your closest friends. Or at least the 2 of them might become closest friends. And so how will your group foster lasting relationships? And I want to tell you that you can do that by making sure you stay available for people's phone calls. It's important that we open up our schedule to meet with people in our small group meetings. But it's also important that we keep them on our phone lists, so that when they call, we recognize their number and we know who they are. And we can't always stop our job or stop what's going on with our family to take every call. But it is important that we are returning those calls. That we return those texts and we respond. That's what good relationships do. And so I want to ask you, will you call them? Are you ready to check in on them through the week? Because good, lasting relationships are developed when we as group leaders will lead the way by checking in with people. Titus chapter 1 verse 8 says a church leader must be hospitable. Now, this doesn't just mean that you bring food to them if they're in the hospital, but hey, that's a great way to be hospitable. And we hope that after your group is over, outside your group, that you will be there to care for one another in ways like that. Some translations translate this hospitable to say that you enjoy having guests in your home. Now, whether or not you have them in your home or you meet in your home, are you willing to connect with group members outside of your group? Because this is the ticket to forming lasting relationships. You don't meet together because you have to. You don't just meet together because you committed to. You meet together because you want to. And that is a marker of a lasting relationship. Lasting relationships, they don't just happen when we open our homes. They happen when we open our schedules. And we hope that you're ready to do that as a small group leader.